leadership and handling the ball out there on the floor.
Both have size too at the point guard spot.
Banchero. Magic have opened this game 1 for 5 from three-point range as Carter inside. Double clutches more games, so 45%. Banchero driving, hustling in 2. Gotta keep him off. Chance to tie or take the lead. Out top, Richards on him. He'll pull up and fire the jumper. It's good. 10 gone in the fourth quarter. Banchero will step back and launch a 3.
Not only is Dallas not led, Orlando came out in the diamond. That's got to be pretty cool. Did you know that this was happening?
No, I did not. I didn't know it.
Almost gone. And the shot is in.
Protecting the rim. Banchero crossing over Poole, gliding through the middle and scooping it in.
Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to create that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling creep.
What's up, YouTube? Bitch, I'm back to the video with a big body banger. Here's way video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, subscribe, roll fuck, you know what I'm saying? Today, I am the build dealer on your local corner, and I'm coming at y'all with this Paolo Banchero build video. Yes, there's request videos today. I've been wanting to make this build for a little bit. I was just waiting for the request because none of y'all were requesting it, you know. And I'm like, man, like, oh my god, what happened to Paolo? You feel me? But he's been injured for the past few games. You saw the ankle injury, but bruh, he's been ridiculous. He's averaging like 23, 24 points a game, 9 rebounds, 3 or 4 assists a game. Like, he is currently the Magic's best player as a rookie, and that's kind of insane. Like, honestly, he deserves LeBron comparisons. Like, rookie, like, I think he deserves that or something else similar, because it's like we're seeing something crazy. But without further ado, let's get right into the attributes I use for this Paolo Banchero build video. All right, so as you see right here, he's going to be a power forward, number 5. That's all the logistic stuff. Now, I made him 6'10", 250 pounds with a 7'1" wingspan. Obviously, I'm staying true to his size to make it a Paolo build. He has a 7'1" wingspan in real life, 7 feet and a half inch specifically, but everything else, you know, exactly is on par. Now, for the driving dunk, you want to put up to 85, and you want a standing dunk at 85 as well. You want to put his driving layup all the way up to an 89 to be able to have gold slithery finisher. Pause. You want to have a 90 close shot. You want to have an 80 post control. Like I said earlier, 85 standing dunk. Now, for the mid-range shot, you want to put it up to an 81. He is a great shooter, but he's not that consistent in terms of shooting. You see he's shooting like 25% from 3 this season, so 75 3-pointer is enough, and I put that free throw up to 60 at base. Now, for the pass accuracy, you want it at 70, because that man be dishing out some dimes for real. And you want to speed with ball max as well as the 80 ball handling. Now you want to max out his speed at 74 and his acceleration at 68. Put his strength up to an 86 to get gold brick wall. And you want to put his vertical at a 75 and his stamina up to a 95. Because remember, Ben loses 10 pounds a game off of like water, cramps, whatever the hell. That's kind of insane too, but that's beside the point. Now, for his block, you want it at a 70, perimeter defense at a 70, interior defense at a 70. You want his steal at a 60, and you want his offense rebound at a 70 and put his defense, or you want his defense rebound at a 70 and put his offense rebound up to about a 60. And obviously, Paolo isn't the greatest defender, you know, but he's not a bad defender. He's like a good defender, you know. He's a regular average NBA defender right now. But with his height and stature, I see him definitely becoming a great defender pretty soon, you know, in the same way that Kobe became a great defender, you know, the same way that LeBron became a great defender. Don't be hating in the comment section. We all know LeBron was a great defender. Let's be real. But as you see right here, the bad spread is very balanced. And you see with the takeovers, you have access to slashing takeovers, shot creating takeover, sharp shooting takeover, post scoring takeover. Like, you have everything that you need in terms of the takeovers. You have a wild wide variety. And for a Paolo build, I honestly would go with advanced gathers and post shot daggers, because that man is a great low post player, but obviously he can score off the dribble and off the catch. Just obviously that's not his go-to. His go-to is to work in the low post, or even size you up like a KD type of player and hit a mid-range shot over you. You know, and as you see right here in the shades of, I have Paolo Banchero, which is crazy because he's a rookie. So I mean, I did what I had to do. You know, you see Paolo, Scotty Barnes, Evan Mobley, like, comment, subscribe, because this is a very accurate build, as you see. Now, as I said earlier, the badge spread is very balanced. You remember, if you're on next gen, you have a +4 badge attributes, you know, to give to a category. I would put it toward defense, just so you can get tier 3 defensive badges. You know, the tier 3 playmaking badges don't really matter much, but the tier 3 defensive badges, they impact the game. You know, you could get gold brick wall, for example. So just keep all of that in mind. Now for the build, bro, this build was freaking cracked. And like this is a type of build that I would put boosts on, right? Making his ball handling like an 84, 85. And meanwhile, you're still 6'10". Meanwhile, you still have access to contact dunks. You're still a great post player. You can ball handle, dribble, play defense. Like, it's just not anything that you can't do with this build. And honestly, this is like a very well-rounded, balanced build, which is what Paolo is. You know, man can shoot, he can ISO, he can play like a big man, he can play defense. You know, he has all the skills necessary to be a superstar in the league, just with the right development. And obviously, it's sad that he injured his ankle, but as long as it's temporary, everything should be okay. You know, like, I hope that we don't see like his career get blocked out by injuries, because that's obviously the biggest fear when you're dealing with a rookie player, such as like Chet Holmgren or even Joel Embiid. Those first few years, everybody was scared that he would never like he'd just be another Anthony Bennett, you know, or Steph Curry. When he first came out, he kept injuring the same exact ankle. Remember, like, all these rookies, they all, like, on the transition to the NBA, they're not used to it, and they deal with these injuries, and they, you know, they always get held back. But I just don't want that to happen with Paolo, because if you watch the highlights, you watch him play in general, like, you can see, like, this man is a developing star, like, already as a rookie. You know, you don't average 23 points in your first year if you're not a developing star. And honestly, like, it's only going to keep going up, I feel like, especially with that Magic team. They have such amazing talent, and they are definitely a sleeper to be a contender in the next few years. But let me know what y'all think down below, because I definitely see it in the Magic, especially with the addition of Paolo. They have their potential superstar to lead the way, and then everybody else, you know, Franz Wagner, they have Cole Anthony, just everybody. But yeah, that's the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, road to 5K, you know what I'm saying? Comment builds y'all want, and I'll eventually get to them. But until then, I'm out. Peace.